Hello everyone, welcome to the problem ESPN Cricinfo. In this problem, we'll design a class named ESPN Cricinfo, which can hold list of batsmen and allow us to add and update batsman statistics. So as part of the class, we'll have three attributes: size, batsmen, that would be an array of batsmen, and number of batsmen, that would be an integer variable giving the number of batsmen. And we'll have five methods: get batsmen, get number of batsmen, add batsmen, update batsman stats, and get batsmen. So let's jump right into the code. So here I have taken the template code from the program. We have the class batsman that we created in the previous program with all the constructors and getters and setters. So let's move on to the ESPN Cricinfo. This is the scaffold created for ESPN Cricinfo. So we had to create add three variables in this class. So one is the size, that is a final size that doesn't need to be changed throughout the program. So we give static final here, and then we add the variable name size. So this variable, initialize it to 50. Now this variable cannot be modified throughout your program because we have added final to it. Now we create an array of batsmen. So we say batsmen. So we have created an array of size 50, which will hold the batsmen, and finally the number of batsmen. Now to get access to the array and the number of batsmen, we add two getters here that would return batsmen's array and number of batsmen. So now that we have our getters in place for both batsman array and number of batsmen, we'll write a function that would add batsmen. So let me do that and explain it to you. So in the function add batsmen, we are passing all the parameters that the batsman class has. Now inside this function, we are first checking if number of batsmen is less than the size or not. If it is not, that means our array is full and we'll not be adding any more batsmen into the array. But if it is still less than the size, we go ahead and create a batsman object inside, and then we add that batsman object into our array. After we do that, we have to increase the number of batsmen and return the ID of batsman. So this is our add batsman method. Now for the update batsman stats, we are taking input parameters as ID, runs scored, fours, sixes, and balls faced. So these would be the stats that are taken in. Now inside, first to find out which player we have to update, we compare ID with all batsmen one by one. So we are running this for loop throughout the array through the number of batsmen, and we are comparing this ID with batsman ID. Whenever we find a match, we update all the stats. So for updating the stats, we are using the setter methods. So we say batsman I dot get runs scored plus the extra runs scored that we are passing here that needs to be added. Similarly, number of fours will be added to get fours, which is already the number of fours. Then we get 6, the current stat, and add the extra sixes and then set 6. Alright. Now if in suppose a particular match, a batsman has scored runs greater than 100, that means he has scored a century. So we add it to the set centuries also. So we get current centuries and add 1 to it. Similarly, if in the else part, if it is not greater than 100 but greater than 50, we add it to half centuries. And finally, we return our batsman. But if we don't find an ID match in all of our list, we return null at the end. Alright. Now finally, we'll add this get batsman method, wherein we'll traverse through the batsman's array and we check if batsman ID is present in the batsman array. If we find a match, we just return that particular object from our array. Now in the main, we have created an object ESPN Cricinfo and we have added two batsmen to it, AB de Villiers and let's say Virat Kohli. So two dummy variables we have added in here. And also we have updated batsman stats for ID first. So now we are adding 45 runs in all these details. And also we are trying to get the batsman 101 details to print finally. So let's check the output. So this is how our output looks like. So as you see, we have the output for AB de Villiers. Now our original details were this: 687, 16, 407, 57 and 37. But our output has our updated details taken into account that we have done here. So that's it. I hope you understood the concept of updating your objects and adding objects to the arrays. Thank you for watching and happy coding.